Hi, everybody. Right now, I'm gonna teach you how to submit an event. I learned this from the Hendrick Chapel office, and they taught me how to do that. So I'm gonna explain to you how to fill in those fields. So the first one is title. For example, for our this event, it's gonna be movie screening. In general, you have everything capitalized for the first letter. I think she told me that you are not allowed to use everything capitalized. So something like this with the main title and then a small subtitle is perfect. For the description, you do not have to put time, you do not have to put host information because later on you're gonna have it there. So you only need to put what and like more detailed stuff. For some stuff that she mentioned, so for this part, yes, you can put hyperlink, but if you want to put a link that people can click and email, that's not gonna work. So in here, you have to put your contact information so that people can copy and paste and then to do the email. There's no way that you can put hyperlink in the description section and then make people just click and then link to it. So pay attention on this part. And then for the links, she told me here because we're gonna do the film screening, pray the devil back to hell. So I go to Wikipedia and I find information so that people can have an easy click if they're interested. You can also put other kind of informations too. So my suggestion for you is before you put any event information there, do some research and find some resources that people can have one easy click and understand what's going on for the event. Here for the registration, if you want to put it into register or RSVP, you can using here. Yeah, so you have three options, so people can look at it. But for us, here we have put it into here. We RSVP via the email. So for the featured image, because we're going to do a poster about film screening, so for here I only used the poster of the movie rather than the poster of our event. For the alt text, here I said a movie poster of movie screening with award-winning filmmaker Abigail Disney. I put this one because if you do web design, you will understand what is alt text when the image cannot load properly, and then the alt text will show. Or for the disabilities, people with disabilities, they can using screen reader to read those part, so they can understand what's in the image. For date and time, of course, we're in New York. I don't think you would use other kind of schedule. For starting time, make sure the time is correct. And then location, you can have many locations, main campus. If you click those kind of options, later on you can have specific locations that you can click. But for here, because it's off campus, it's Greater Syracuse. So here I use custom address, which is the full address here. For the group in general, we have to put into Hendrick Chapel, which means kind of like a department or buildings of Syracuse University, and that this event is belong to, so that the right person belong to this group, they can check. For the organizers, right now in Hendrick Chapel, in all those ministry, there are no specific organizer that we can click. For example, if we want to search Lutheran, it's not gonna work, so we can leave it empty. Maybe in the future we can have that as organizer, or Hendrick Chapel. Hendrick Chapel. It's not here neither. Yep. For the event contact, here of course we're gonna put a Miss Rena's Pastor Rena's information here, and the category and the type. So since it's a film screening, you can put into arts and performance, or religions, or culture, or other kind of stuff. For me, I think art and performance are interested by most audience, so I choose this one first. For the type, I use films because it's a film, and the cost is free. And for this two part, this part. In general, if you want to be really, really specific and a target to specific person, then you will have a check. In general, if it's open to public, don't check on anything. Accessibility accommodations, if you have specifically ones that you have and you're sure the service is gonna be provided, then you can check. If not, just leave it empty here. For the parking information, I say there are usually plenty of parking spots in the parking lot. Yeah. And the notes for the calendar admin, what's this part for is, for example, if I want to say, admin, if you can help me to check if this event or this calendar or this event information is all correct. If you want to ask them to have an easy check, you can write here. Otherwise, you can leave it empty. So right now I'm gonna submit. Yep, as easy as that. Thank you. Thank you for your time.